The young barista with curly hair stares off into the distance, unblinking. Like a woman who just discovered the dollar section at Target, she squeals with glee. She doesn't even flinch when I clear my throat. Am I not loud enough? I try again, this time injecting more enthusiasm into my words. 1 medium hot pumpkin spice chai latte. Extra whipped cream and cinnamon on top, please. The exclamation points in my voice do little to break the spell. Her brown eyes still have a longing look in them that now makes me more curious than annoyed. What could be holding her attention so well? I follow her gaze until I spot the source of distraction. Aha! It's that head of hair again, the one that had been blocking the menu. I narrow my eyes and gasp when his profile comes into view. Realization shoots through my body like a double shot of espresso. The prominent nose, chiseled cheekbone, and clean-shaven jawline are all features I regularly come face-to-face with 9 to 5, 5 days a week. Seeing my coworker outside of the office, in the wild, so to speak, is a whole new experience. He stands at the condiment counter with a container of cinnamon in his hand. He adds a few shakes of the reddish-brown powder to his cup, then caps it with a lid. With quick, precise movements, he grabs a coffee sleeve, squeezes it open, and places his drink inside of it. He takes a long sip, then strides out of the cafe, but not before holding the door open for a woman pushing a stroller inside. The exhausted-looking mother perks up at his kind gesture, and her little girl stops fussing and waves at the man. Wow, no wonder the barista's so distracted. This guy is as magical as caffeine and Santa Claus combined, and the effect he has on women seems to follow him wherever he goes. What a hottie, right? The barista exclaims. She finally breaks out of her trance and takes my order. Sorry for the wait, ma'am. I just get so distracted whenever he comes in. I can understand why. Is he a regular? Oh, yeah. He comes in every morning and sometimes in the afternoon, too. He says the office coffee doesn't cut it. He has the sexiest name, too. Tristan! Doesn't that sound princely? I fight to keep from rolling my eyes. I actually know him. He's my coworker. No way! You're so lucky. Lucky, sure. The man she's starry-eyed over is not the bright ray of sunshine she assumes he is. At least not in the workplace. The Tristan I know is more like one of those disclaimer clauses they include at the end of a drug commercial. Tristan who is not for everyone. Side effects may include but are not limited to high blood pressure, heartburn, acid reflux, upset stomach, and death. Take it your own risk. I hate to burst her bubble, though, so I bite back the snarky remark on the tip of my tongue. Lucky is one way to look at it. I bet it's a struggle to get any work done with him around, right? She must pick up on my hesitant tone because she offers me a sympathetic smile. What does he do? He's a writer. Wait a minute. He also has the same last name as my mother's mahjong buddy whose son is a writer. Tall and handsome, smart and creative. He works in the city, too. What are the odds? My shoulders tense. I sure hope he didn't overhear the phone conversation I had with my mother. The last thing I want is for Tristan to know I came to his defense. His head is big enough already as it is. Literally, too. Any bigger and he'd have blocked out the whole chalkboard. To be fair, it is a nice head of hair, but that's the only nice thing about him. Other than his smoldering good looks, broad shoulders, and... Anyways, I digress. It's time to think about more pressing matters, like getting to work on time. As I leave the cafe with my prized drink in hand, something tells me that today is already no ordinary day. When I get a voicemail from my boyfriend minutes later, the notion is cemented in my head even more. All thoughts of Tristan flee my mind as excitement takes over. Maybe, just maybe, my mother will get her wish for a son-in-law after all.